Love this Raven outfit along with the Killer Well backpack here. Sees Hollow Sight peeking out, connects with the VSS, doesn't quite get the kill, but definitely sends that silent message early on. Bushka says, don't mess with me. We've got Nicholas Empire just as we switch to him. Quan Deadshot jumps out, and Quan Deadshot eliminates Nicholas Empire, and he's going to drop the emotes on him. Quan Deadshot, how dare you, my friend? Nade cracked, and here comes one from Fates into your living room, and unfortunately for him, it just misses. Prod takes some damage here, and Fates as well just narrowly missed with a grenade. These players keenly aware of each other's presence. What a big moment here as Prod also lobbing the grenades in to Fates' house, and Fates able to fend it off. Aware of people's presence, will take a look over her shoulder out the window. She's going to hop out, and just like that, connection from Prod. Prod is going to follow up the M24 shot with the AK, unable to connect from range, and just like that, he's done a significant body blow to Elenise. We move over and check Zephon, and Zephon taking down Inked Mermaid. Just like that, Zephon picking up his second kill early on in this one. Very nice work to him, and Inked Mermaid will have to bow out of the competition. Bella feels safe, but should she? Absolutely not! WPGN taking the scar to the side of the head, and just like that, Bella Fox is out. Squidge Gaming making a name for himself. We've got a fight going now between E-Loves and Clint Abyss, and Clint Abyss with that Ice Arctic rune getting the victory. And here is that Wind rune. Zute gets connected with Fates, connects with the AWM. Sees Wicked, connects with Wicked as well. Fates on a rampage. Taff Garcia in the distance. Just misses that one, but gets the 2-tap here, and Fates quickly up to 3 kills. Sees someone else coming in as well. Misses the US. The crate coming down. He's got an ice wall blocking one of his sides. I love the use of these new runic powers to keep him protected. Bushka gets taken down by Fates, who picks up his 5th kill. Bushka coming out of hiding underneath the bridge. Prod just gets missed by the BRDM. Gets some shots into a Quan Deadshot off in the distance now. Prod is stuck with his BRDM up on this crate. Not how he wanted to go out here. Nades coming in plentiful from Fates. He's dropping a ton of them on that BRDM, trying to explode it. And just like that, he does. He gets the destruction of the BRDM, which thus takes out Quan Deadshot, and just like that, it's a 1v1. Fates versus Mustache Dave. 7 kills now to Fates' name. Uses the flame roller to block his left side. Sees him, aims, fires, and that's it. Fates picking up the victory. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Mustache Dave eliminated. You gotta love it. Fates coming out with an unbelievable showing here to take home the chicken dinner in the Runic Power Showcase.
Game ends with from the top side. In there. This is Pablo by himself. Spirit Lemon, he's so close to Classic Athletics. Who's right there? Simon. Down the far bottom, coming in the play, connected.
Hello, marhaba, ni hao, sawadika, selamat datang, namaskar, sain u, salamit sis b, zedras tuite. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals. I'm Choo Choo, here with me, yes Sir Cloud. We are your guest casters here today. We will be your hosts, your analysts, your shoutcasters, and we are faceless. We remain mystery. But how are you guys? And how are you, Sir Cloud?
I am doing absolutely fine. Yes, and of course, what a blast it is today so far. I really look forward to the next match. But before we go into our match, of course, we must give a shout out to our official title sponsor on the PMGC. That is Qualcomm Technologies, who deliver the ultimate gaming advantage with Qualcomm Snapdragon Elite Gaming, a full arsenal of hardware and software features that can be fully integrated into top-tier smartphones. They are powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 5G mobile platform. And of course, OnePlus, the phone that you guys can actually win, is a leading global mobile technology company featuring the ultra-fast OnePlus 80 5G smartphone as the official device of the PMGC. OnePlus 80 is powered by the Snapdragon 865 5G mobile platform.
It's like trying to get the lines all done. It's like, come on, I can do this. And by the way, Mountain Dew, you guys, you is the proud official beverage of PMGC, fueling the next generation of gaming talent. And we are honored also to have the Dubai Tourism and Dubai Sports Council for our sponsors as the location sponsors. We thank them for their support, making event Dubai possible. But you know what? It's time for the captain to have a bit of a talk. Welcome everyone on flight 003, sorry, 004 Erangel. This is your captain speaking. We are currently cruising at the airspeed of 1,000 miles per hour, and do take with you some light snacks and also some couple of Mountain Dews. Just sit back and enjoy the PMGC finals. Thank you.
We're back in Erangel. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our next round here in the PMGC PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals. Let's go, round 2 of Erangel today.
Oh man, it's gonna be round 2. We have a couple of more Erangels. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, we have 4 Erangels just today, okay? So the Kings of Erangel just now, previously was 4 AM. Will it be the same? Apparently the first game today taken off by a different teams, which if I'm not mistaken was Navi. Will they take the second round, or will it be back to 4 AM, or entirely a new team merging this time, just emerge into rising up into the game to get themselves the Kings of Erangel? One of the most played or maps in the whole entire tournament. It's gonna be the circle, comprising, I say, 50-60% of water in here, and it's gonna be a tough one for the players that is dropping way too far than the rest of them.
And check that out, 4 AM, they are right smack in the middle of the circle. Is this a sign for them to actually claim back their title of being the Kings of Erangel? Ladies and gentlemen, put your predictions in the comment section. Go crazy in the comment section. Don't forget as well that you can hashtag PMGCX OnePlus in the comment sections to stand a chance to win the OnePlus 80 phone together with OnePlus Buds, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity while cheering on for your favorite team. Will 4 AM be the Kings of Erangel again? Put it in the comment section. Or will it be another team? Chant it out in the comment section.
We're looking at the teams that no double chicken dinner so far yet, but will it be when it comes to another Erangel map here? 4 AM especially, there have been a bit of a shaky moments for them the last couple of games. They did not perform as well as yesterday, and we're looking at Zeus suddenly triumph after one fight to another in the previous weekend, but can they keep the momentum up in this game here today? We have I think it's going to be 3 more games after this, Cloud. It's going to be Sanhok Erangel and another Erangel, right?
Yes, that's correct. We're going to end the day with 2 Erangels and 1 Sanhok after this. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, we're telling you the schedule, so you don't want to miss out on all that action. But just look at this circle. Totally different from the first Erangel that we're seeing today, and moving on to the other side, whereby Mansion is the middle of this circle with teams on the left side. Now it's their turn to move in.
That's very true. I'm surprised that nobody actually tried to drop into this other side. Maybe some teams actually drop there, but they immediately go into the mainland the moment the circle pops out. But the thing is, yes, going into the circle as fast as you can is one of the most effective strategy. But in the meantime, so once you already drop where you were back then, you might as well just loot up a couple of weapons in case you meet or bomb into another team when you are rotating into the circle. So I'm not sure. Nobody is going to drop into Sun of Sky. Apparently it's going to be empty and vacant all this time. Well, Jungle Pool, Navi and Zeus, will they bump into another? Because apparently they are moving in the same direction very soon. And Secret, will they get gatekept by Alpha 7? Alpha 7 have been performing quite well, and we do know 4am always plays the middle of a circle. Not really every single game, but they sometimes rotate a bit late, and they purposely doing so. But when it comes to getting into the circle after that shift, hot shift and whatsoever, they always make sure they maintain in the center of it when they already got into. It's either rotating very late for them, or they're just going to be at the center of the circle. That's how 4am plays mostly.
Yeah, they are not the team that's like somewhere in between. They like to take care of the borders. No, it's not that kind of play style. I agree with Juju that it's either that they make that rotation or they get into the circle straight up. So, but for now, their drop point in Yasnaya Polyana, and they do have a couple of vehicles there. So they're really, really comfortable so far for 4am. But it's not the same for teams like Zeus Esports, for like Navi, who got the winner chicken dinner earlier today. So are they going to repeat their feat? It's anyone's guess. But Zeus Esports, they're starting to make their move right now. We can see Icy with the vehicle just circling really close by with Navi. Gotta be careful there.
Seems like they are going in the same direction as we predicted it to be, but this is not a good sign. Especially these two teams are performing quite well. They got themselves quite a momentum to start. But if they start to bow down here, they start to be knocked down and being the first one to be out, it's going to be hard for them to regain that momentum they just gathered themselves into. And the rest of the teams we're talking about, Digital Athletics, one of the teams that to be watched out for, including footballers who's playing at the edge, at the coast area, just outskirts of Quarry. And RQ apparently still Pachinki. We do have Power Triple 8 just scouting around. Multa, Power Lipovka. Secret Jin just moved from there. While 4am straight away be at the center of the circle. It's not just them. It's going to be Alpha 7 to Secret Jin. A1 as well as Konina Power, who just slowly tried to approach it. But I'm not sure. Konina Power apparently only have Axer around the shelter. The others are quite far behind.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very, very far indeed, especially if you're in the circle. And if you made enough study, like we watch all these games, you as a pro player, you would know that, okay, in the circle, there's a lot of teams there. People like to park themselves in the middle of the circle. So by having that split inside of the circle, it's a very, very big risk that actually Axer is taking. So he could bump into other teams, or while he's moving around, other teams could come to him. So it's super big risk that he's taking. And if he gets knocked down, there's nothing that his teams can do. We can see an example here. Abrupt Slayer is coming in closer and closer towards Axer. He takes his vehicle, he moves away back up to this team, and hopefully he doesn't get spotted out by his opponents from Abrupt Slayer.
But the thing is, look at this cloud at the Medusa intersection that we're looking just on the outskirts of shelter. How concentrated it is by these teams. But here, Navi, we talked about this before. It's just eventually they'll meet one at one's end. So we're talking about Navi and Zeus here fighting against each other. The moment they are done here, the moment they cross that bridge, it's going to be Team Secret next one for their contenders. While Zeus side, they were having a hard time. Oh, he dropped himself quite hard. A valley, he got no cover. But oh boy, again got caught in the middle of the action. And Smoke, he didn't expect him to be in the water so soon. And he got caught there as well by himself. This kind of angle. How did he pull that off?
How did he pull that off? Indeed, what an angle that was, and he still managed to get that one knockdown. But first blood still goes to Zoe from Zeus Esports, and now the nades start to rain on. Can he actually hang on to this Dixie? Now it's all alone on the other side. Oh boy, Oh, Icy's going to come up from behind. Now Icy with the shots coming out. Icy cannot secure the knockdown at least. At the same time, the zone is in to say hello to our oh boy, has been taken out by the play zone. The nade has been tossed out by Icy, but he cannot connect the nade onto his opponent. The spray coming out. Can he actually get knocked down to Dixie? Dixie trying to get away. And yes, Dixie will survive, will live to tell this tale another day.
Yeah, this kid just saying, bye, I got no time, dude. Ain't nobody got time for that. Straight away, just abandon his teammate for the sake of the greater good. But he is actually kind of being forced to do so. But you look at how persistent Yol is. He's not giving up. He's not done. I'm not done with you. Come here, you. But he's taking the blue. In the meantime, he needs to cover the floor. Look at that play. It's not totally done. It's like, I'm not going to get this enough. Pisty, on the other hand, World Karma hit him. He lost a major casualty on his side. He's the remaining last member of Na'Vi. They did well in the first game here today. They cannot afford to lose at all. They cannot be the first one to be out. And can he make it just in the nick of time to survive? On the side of Joker with the Bison now changing fire, changing bullets with Alpha 7. Apparently they popped the smoke. They want to get the airdrop, and they got it.
Joker, now will he get the last laugh at the same time? And Choo-Choo, if we look at this, the zone actually shifts to the right side of the map, so it really doesn't help Dixie. I really worry for Dixie at this point. With his vehicle being smoked up, if he bump into another team, he could be blown up to blitz. So you got to be careful there how he actually rotates. From our view, of course, there's a good entry from Stauber all the way in, but of course from his view, he'll need to decide the best for himself.
That's very true, and decision making in this at this point of the stage is really crucial. One mistake, one error of shot calling, you will cause the whole casualty of the whole team. That what was Na'Vi have to go against, and now TC. I'm not sure how long, and he's sustain. He's gonna explode. The first team to get wiped off from this map. Football is finished. The deal for the side of a team that have been chasing them for some time. It's going to be Lutz getting the last members here. Na'Vi plays at 16. They had a good start, but now they are losing it. Get himself at the bottom 16.
Footballers is like, okay, Zeus, if you don't want that, we're going to get it. Yeah, it's like, aha, you don't want to finish him off? He's ours. So, unfortunately for Na'Vi, they got the chicken dinner in Eranga earlier today, but this time, the first one to bow out and the first team to bow out. No other players have been eliminated yet so far. And now we are moving into these other teams, including KDA. They are making their rotation from the northern side into the circle. Probably going to pass by either Yasnaya or going to pass by the mountain area. We'll need to wait and see. KDA, again, the team to actually look out for. They are really showing that they are super consistent in the grand final so far.
That's very true, and it's so rare to see, and it's very happy. I mean, like, I have very pleasant feeling watching teams that out of nowhere, unknown before, the Black Horse. Throughout the entire league, they progress so much. They learn so much. They take it in all the lessons they learned before and actually apply it in the grand finals, which what they have been doing for Digital Athletics. But the next circle will be crucial for these guys. It's going to be on the coastline of Lipovka, and it's going to be a hard one. Look at how footballers just dog themselves there and park themselves right in the center in front of Digital Athletics. And they start to exchange fire. Raising get one, but he got knocked down back. They got 1-2-1 trade here. Solus tried to climb the higher ground, try to catch a glimpse of footballers members, but Lutz, holy! And that's just right in the face, shooting straight point blank for him. And Solus still being Solus here. He apparently is really, we call it hati kering for Malaysia. And Solus, we say dried-heartedly just take all the kills right in front of him and roam and just roaming around trying to take one down for Solus, but it's just too tough for him.
Oh, that Almost. Soulless, you can say, I don't have a soul for you to kill. So bye-bye. See you. Adios. I'll see you in the final few circles. But then again, we move over to Abrupt Slayers now. Leon putting pressure on the side of Nova XQM. Nova XQM pops out the smoke, so they compromise their positioning. At least these players, these teams, they are in the zone for now. They can hang on to it. And now this third zone is closing in. We will see where the zone will go. Will it continue to move on to the side of Lipovka? If it does, man, it's such a hardship of a zone that a lot of these teams, they need to move.
And they are really in the need of me. I'm talking about dire need of it. They don't have time anymore. Plus, one more thing is that the time is ticking so fast. Right now, they're trying to take down on Bigatron, who's shifting from one compound to another, while Alpha 7 Sonate, he's trying to go for all the angles here, and they are in the middle. Airwolf on the other side, one more team behind them. They don't want to overexpose themselves, and Luxy Park himself with a Mini 14 just to return the favor a bit here. Yahweh here, you guys shot at us, and we noticed that. Just giving that idea of exchanging thoughts with just bullets. Now, Lipovka is quite heavily concentrated by these guys, and too much people around the corner. Every single turn that they move, every single angle, there will be one team occupying that region or that compound. Have to be extra careful. A bit of replay for 4 a.m. here. Look at how they just sprayed away and not stopping at all. They don't care. They will just spray. If there's no kill fit knockdown, they will not stop.
You know, as the song goes, every step you take, every move you make, na 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 na. I'll be watching you. Yeah, because I don't remember the lyrics.
It's gonna be "I'll be missing you," right?
Yeah. Oh, but this one is like "I'll be watching you." That's from the teams.
Oh well, maybe probably they won't be missed for the players, even though they been shooting continuously. The footballers reunite with their teammates here, just at the junction of their small roads. But we have them still roaming around. But they have to be extra careful now. They are not wanted here. They are not welcome at all. Area Wolf are on full alert about trying to take up the fight. Roman Solke, it's not going to be okay if you just barge into somebody's house and you're take up the fight. Roman Solke, it's not going to be okay if you just barge into somebody's house and you're not welcome. Look at that. They tried to take up the challenge, but they have the advantage of the terrain for now. The sloping over here give them extra covers, but Rome, he tipped a bit of that nade being thrown and tossed at him. It's going to be Renore and Spub. They try to keep the pressure on their side. While the rest of footballers is trying to figure things out. How to actually flush the whole team of Arrow of Limits to get out from this compound and take it as theirs.
But we move over to Secret Jin. Right now, looks like 2K has been knocked down. 4 a.m. against Secret Jin, but the high ground is being held up by GZ. Managed to get the one knocked down there, and now 4 a.m. They're going to go for the aggressive play. They're going to go for the wrap around. One of them is going behind, right in front. GZ has been knocked down by Hasaki, finished off by Hasaki, and Swan with a long range. At the same time, we can see that Gina is finished off by Matoy, and Hasaki now has the high ground advantage. Finish them off, and Secret Jin has been eliminated by 4 a.m. at 15th place.
Secret Jin just still having a hard time to keep up here. We're talking about them since day one, struggling until now, trying to find the right chemistry between the teams, the right formula to actually win this, but still not managed to achieve that yet by far. The Rob Slayers, on the other hand, they have been on a roller coaster ride, up and down it seems for them, and they're having a hard time to get themselves that one chicken. But 4 a.m. on the other hand is a different story. They have been getting a lot of kills, a lot of chickens. Whenever they want it to be, it can happen. Counting up power surprises us just as much as Digital Athletics as the Black Horse. But can they prove themselves this time? Rob Slayers, Leon, it's going to be a free kill point. But now ramping in. Hello there. Alpha 7 has arrived! Arrow Wolf and Alpha 7 round 2 again. The Alphas, the Wolves, taking each other down, biting. And it's going to be round 4 though many times here. Will Alpha 7 win against 40 CQC, or Arrow will finally just wipe up the whole Alpha 7 with the help of footballers from the outside?
Oh, Super Una tries to do it, but then again, Super Una getting knocked down there. And oh, hang on a second. Alpha 7 eliminated. Wow! Wow, Arrow Wolf managed to defend that compound. What a great play there by Arrow, but they need to recover quickly. Footballist has moved in. Round together with his teammate. Now they're trying to find out where the team members from Arrow Wolf are at. And now Round circling around with the AK in hand. 1 kill so far for Round, 3 kills so far for Footballist. And now they're trying to find a good angle there, but Soke coming in for another angle. RRQ has been eliminated at 30 plays at the same time. It's okay. Now putting a lot of pressure onto Renauri. Renauri now trying to guard his teammates while the revive kicks in. But can they kick it in time, Choo-Choo? This is the big question mark.
That's very true. Now, Arrow Wolf, do they have enough time? Can they reset, reassess, recuperate from the fall? They did win a minor victory for now, but for how long they did withstand that huge rushing in, rampaging coming out for them just now. But Abrupt Slayers will be eliminated next, but football is still not enough. They want to take Arrow Wolf Lemix down, and Bigatron is approaching very slowly, saying it's for Nova. And it's going to be 2v2 for Wallace, Realm, Renore, Potato, Solke. It's going to be 1 versus 1 for each of these guys. And while Renore is figuring things out, buying time with the help of a smoke for now, but Potato thinking twice as much, hoping to toss another smoke just to buy more time, but they got knocked down. Renore, he has nowhere to go. Potato will be the last option for him now. He needs the revival. Onside of Potato is down to his side. He has to care and take the burden. And now he's been left alone. Potato soloing this time. 1v2. The soul members Arrow of Limits. He cannot afford to go down this fast. They need the placement. They need the kill. They need to survive. Realm on the other hand still want them. Soulcade is really having a good heated up in momentum. He needs this. Potato, where to hide? Where to go? We'll get fried. What if you have French fries? Him dead.
Yeah, oh man. And Potato did what he could, try to survive as long as possible, but then again, it was just too tough. Now they're coming in. Now we move on over to A1 Esports. Dante have been knocked down. And Go KTA has been eliminated at 10th place. And now we can see that 4 AM. Looks like this could be an opportunity for 4 AM to actually come up and take back their top spot that they really wanted. And now Jax is still alive there with only 10% of health. Dante has been finished off by Sub with a nice nade there. And Jax as well has been eliminated by Sub with a nice nade kill there. And they will be out at 9th place.
Down to 8 teams here, very fast. We're talking about the 4th or 5th phase, the Great Migration. That's what we call this, because all the teams will be purged here. And slowly, boy, and look at the double toss. It was brilliant coming out from him, but Martoy tossed. That toss is kind of exploding himself towards Martoy. He's waiting at the back line now. So he cowered himself in a very hard position for Martoy to find. On the side of Secret, they have 4 members still well and alive. Team Secret Malaysia trying to go for the back around corner, wrap around 4 AM. The last member took, even though he's soloing, he is not gonna go down that easily, making it tough for teams to actually take him down. Eye shot with a mini 14 spot out to side. CY, he got clipped back, and Eye shot, he needs to take a breather for a bit while the rest of team members will put the pressure on Zeus and also 4 AM. But mind you that Power 888 and also Konina Power is just across them too.
Oh, and Team Secret, they had the high ground, so a good positioning earlier, but now the zone has shifted away from them. Ice have been knocked down by Zoxy from Bigatron Red Alias. They are still in this game, and Sub now with the long range shot with the DP there, trying to take down team members from Konina Power, cannot connect them shots. But Abeli, on the other hand, managed to take down one team member from Konina Power, and now we can see that 4 AM they need to move really soon. About 20 more seconds until the zone closes in. Nova SQL have been eliminated at 8th place, and the zone favors so far 2 teams, Zeus Esports being one of them, together with Football. It's at 4 AM. What just happened? Eliminated at 7th place.
Man, they thought they are the only one team that's occupying their area, but they were wrong. We're talking about this, even though it's not in the circle, but they will never be alone. Team Secret both and PW888 going towards the position into the circle at the same time, but they will clash towards each other while Bigatron gatekeeping this one, even though they're not on the circle, but they want to take up the kill. They need the kills. They shot one down. They take one member of PW888, but TT's left. Down to 5 teams now. PW888 takes place while Secret coming up from behind, backstabbing every single team possible.
Although they don't have the zone, but Team Secret's positioning on the high ground is prime position for them. So okay, Mesh get the knockdown onto Liquid, and now Rex looks like he's been taken out by the zone. And at least Footballers, they have the zone for now, so they have time to buy. Bigatron Red Alias just arriving in the zone. They are playing by the edge of it at this point, and the nades coming in from Footballers, putting a lot of pressure onto them. At the same time, Mato has been taken out by IC, and IC now changing his position, changing his crosshair onto the side of Konina Power.
Oh, Konina Power. Now they're trying to get in, but in the meantime, they have all 4 men. It's not wrong for them to actually try to take up a challenge. Bigatron tried to take one down for Footballers, one knocked down, crawling towards the side of their teammate, hoping for them to revive. But look at that spray with the micro. But it will not connect with this kind of distance. They've got one. Liquid is down to its knees here, and Bigatron struggling to keep the boat afloat. Luxy, Ryzen, and Zaxi, the only 3 members left. Grenade kill here. One of the teams got it. Footballers, bombardment, barrels, and non-stop grenades showering down upon them. But Team Secret and Footballers will be the one that's bowing out first. We're down to top 3 teams only now. It's gonna be Bigatron. And also, none other than Zeus again and Konina Power.
Well, it's going to be another top 3 finisher for Bigatron Red Aliens. Could this be their moment to rise up in the PMGC finals? Ladies and gentlemen, let's check this out. Let's wait and see. But we have Konina Power as well as Zeus Esports. All these teams, they have yet to get their winner chicken dinner. And now Konina Power, they are 4. So actually it's 4 V4 V3 right now. Zeus Esports with only 3 team members. Each of them, they have their own corner. 25 more seconds until the zone closes in, especially onto the side of Konina Power. They are closest onto the blue zone. So they need to decide how they want to move. There's one team member of Bigatron Red Alias on behind as well. So that's another team member that needs to put White T. Looks like he's going to make that move right here, right now.
But it's still credit for a very small circle, and Belly will be the first one to be shot down with a DP28 by Konina Power. Extra 4 men marching in. Now Zeus down to 1 more person. There. They only have 2 members left. It's going to be 2v4v4. It's going to be equal odds for Konina Power and Bigatron, but not on the side of Zeus here. But they are too busy against themselves. This is the moment Zeus was hoping for. They got the time that they needed. They are buying time for themselves to revive ability. But in the meantime, Konina Power 2 knockdown. Bigatron all 4 still standing strong. Frozen seems to be bleeding out. Same goes for Black White, but I'm barely charging in slowly with a vehicle. He tried to distract himself and taking this golden opportunity where he didn't get the distraction at all by these 2 teams. Now heavily shut down Bigatron. Bigatron, they have to face 2 teams at one time. They are having too much pressure on 2 different angles. Ryzen taking on Konina Power's side, same goes for Zaxi, but Ryzen will take it, but another 2 team members here, Luxy, it will take another side on the side of Liquid. It's gonna be Zeus! Oh, that nade!
What a nade there! Wow, Bigatron Red Alias left and right, they can defend this. They are the only team now with all 4 team members intact. And now Zaxi with the spray coming out at the same time. Zone looks like he'll do the work for him, take out Axa. And now we are top 2 teams here, ladies and gentlemen. Goes to the last man standing. Bigatron Red Alias have arrived to the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals, ladies and gentlemen, with a total number of 14 kills. Winner chicken dinner.
Man, oh man, this is the time the fans have been waiting for forever. They have been pranking a lot of teams, they call it. waiting for their debut, and finally they have arrived here and making sure they mark themselves one of the chicken dinner teams, even if they are at the bottom 16 at 15th place precisely. But they have their spirits up, they are motivational, they are pumped up to actually show what they have here halfway through match number 4, where they are in day 2 only. They are showing off their skills here. In the meantime, still we're looking at Zeus slowly improvising, stepping up their game again at top 5 here. Cloud, there have been surprises us with so many amazing plays. I have to say, nobody expected them to be this aggressive, this productive in this tournament.
And of course, that was with Liquid in the team, just to mention as well. And this is the do the deal moments, ladies and gentlemen, the highlights from the previous round. If you miss out on the previous round, where have you been? Stick around with us because you don't want to miss out on the action. Team Secret, wow, I think this is one of their best rotations so far that we have seen in the PMGC finals, whereby although they didn't have the circle, but because they're positioning from the northern side, they rotated in and they took the high ground. Although they didn't have the circle, but because of their positioning, they were able to farm kills from that location. So what a great rotation there from Team Secret, picking the right prime position as their checkpoint to actually farm kills from there. Bigatron Red Aliens had the tougher route. As we can see from the highlights, they came in from the lower ground, but well, it's Bigatron Red Aliens, and we always expect a surprise from them.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you watch this, they have been fighting a lot of teams since the start of the game, and they manage to withstand all the damage that being taken and also the damage output by the other teams to survive this long. Same goes for Zeus. They've been fighting Na'Vi, they're fighting so many teams, they're rotating very late into the game, but they still managed to pull it off to be one of the best, the top 3 in Erangel. The thing I notice about most of these teams are they don't rotate as fast as the teams that didn't make it up for the top 5. Sometimes they manage to make it out, sometimes they manage to survive that long, but when it comes to Erangel, it's not the same as Miramar. When it comes to Erangel, sometimes if you rotate first, it's going to be you'll be the first victim for all the teams. 360 angle, everybody will corner you and try to take you down from your fortress. So sometimes being a bit rotations, making a bit later rotation than the other teams is not really a bad thing. That's what I noticed. It's either you go very late or you go very early. That's it.
Yeah, it's either one. You don't really go right in the middle. It's not. Maybe the possibility of you being sandwiched between a couple of teams is there. So yeah, but what you mentioned, yeah, it's either you go in early or you go in a bit later on. But so far, a lot of teams that actually go in a little bit earlier, yeah, they seem to be able to get good placement points. But Bigatron Red Aliens, did you guys guess it right? They are back in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 finals, and if you guess it correctly, you stand a chance to win a daily prize pool from the Million Reward Guest, 10 million AG or 1 million and 1 million UC, and the grand prize reward, of course, 150,000 USD. Be the pro viewer, ladies and gentlemen.
If you cannot stand to be the pro players, you have another spot here, another career. Be the pro viewers, they say. Which is one of the things that you can actually consider based on this tournament itself. That's gonna be a tough one to predict next one, because we're gonna jump into Sunhawk next, which you have to drop your predictions right now. And don't forget to hashtag as well when it comes to getting yourself freebies. But this is going to be the overall rankings for now. Still number 1 Digital Athletics, but it's just 1 point away from 4 AM. Na'Vi is not budging as well at 3rd place. Still 99 points. Is it really? They didn't just crack the 100 marks yet?
Well, it's real that they didn't crack the 100 marks yet, but Nova XQ... Yeah, but no changes for the top 5 really. Nova XQ up 83 points at 4th place. 5th place RRQ Athena 83 points as well. Team Secret 80 points, moving up the charts at 6th place. Alpha 7 Esports 78 points at 7th place. Bigatron Red Aliens, wow, from down there, now they are number 8 on the first half of our chart with 73 points. What a comeback here. Could they continue to roll on? This is a team that we need to look out. And Konina Power 9th place with 69 points. Same goes with Zeus Esports at 10th place, 69 points as well.
Team Secret Gene 11, 12, Footballers 13, PW 888, A1 Esport 14, Abrupt Slays 15, and now replacing Bigatron previously, it's going to be Aerowolf Lumax for 16th place. The thing is, whoever placed themselves above Bigatron just now will have to face the downward arrows because Bigatron just shifted toward the first page, tremendously jumping towards straight to top 8 there with one single game. Just one single game.
Just that one game. My goodness, just look at how things can really change after one game. And the fact that we have extra games today, we have one extra game, well, it's really, I really look forward to see how things will continue to change as we go on to this day. But Luxy, one of the twins here, the MVP winner, 5 kills for himself, 1 headshot, 863 damage. The longest kill distance that he got is 109, and he got 247 heals. So if you look at the chart there, he is definitely a scary fragger. 5 kills for this young man.
And this guys, the thing is, they have a twin, so probably the twin has kind of a telepathic possibly relationship between those two, so it's easier for them to make some plays. But this time, the head-to-head gonna be different. It's gonna be Bigatron Luxy versus Konina Power Gonzo. Look at the distance, it's pretty much the same. Same goes for the kills, not that much of a difference. Damage is actually very close as well, but contribution towards the team is that 1% huge difference towards Luxy's side. Damage received, I say Gonzo is a bit more of a buffier person than Luxy for now, with based on what he tanked for the team.
I thought you were saying that, yeah, he is pretty obviously a buffier person than
I didn't say that.
It's the fact.
I didn't say that. You guys just put that as a conclusion by yourself. But this is gonna be kill and damage graph again. Bigatron. The thing is, I'm liking the fact that 4 AM and Bigatron, just how much output they have. They pretty much have the same for their kills. Same goes for football.
Maybe a little bit of a gap for Konina Power, Zeus Esports, as well as Team Secret, and a couple of others. PW 888 together with Alpha 7 and Navi, unfortunately, with the damage output that they come out with, they couldn't secure any kill at all. Same goes with Nova XQF in this recent round.
But look at RRQ, they got only 69 damage. Yes, 89 damage and 1 kill. I mean, like, the most miraculous damage is 5, and I've seen it before to get 1 kill. You know what I mean. There's gonna be the overall stats for these games: 59 total kills. I mean, a couple of members are being finished off by the blue zone with 62 total knockouts, 8,000 over for total heals this time. A lot of healing. We're looking at 2140 total revive.
310 throws used. Wow. And the longest kill distance is Matt Toy with 329. Of course, he's the man with the long range shot for Team Secret. And 6 total headshots, 3 airdrops being looted. But my goodness, 310 throws used. Whoa, that's a lot there. So really, the meta of using throwables is really something, ladies and gentlemen. So if you aspire to be a pro player, to be playing in the PMGC finals, gotta get used to using throwables, like your smokes, like your molotovs, like your nades, everything that you can get that's throwable except your kitchen sink. Use it in the games that you play.
I mean, like, it's not wrong for you to toss a kitchen sink if you have the ability to do so. I mean, like, it would be a miracle, but it seems to me like grenades are the thing now. And then like, have we had any players have nothing except for grenades on them? And maybe they don't need weapons anymore. All they have to do is just toss a couple of nades and it's done. They did their job. They get a kill. Now it's all down to timing as well. The angles are crazy when it comes to tossing the nades. Amazing. I say rare angles toss here, especially by the players, the pro players. We thought they missed it, but they got it on top.
And yes, nades is definitely a thing. So, yep, the year of the nades, ladies and gentlemen, 2020. Recap here from the previous round, whereby we'll be looking at the circle and their rotation. Now, football is very, very late, together with a couple of other teams, Zeus Esports as well, very, very late rotation into the zone. They were tanking out the zone very, very long, but at least footballers, they managed to sneak in somehow from the northern side.
Oh man, but the circle is kind of hard. With this kind of circle, you only have one way of one direction. And we're talking about it's at the edge of a map. The thing about the circle that at the edge of the map means that a lot of teams will have to bump into each other because the direction they move is only one. It's towards the eastern side, and that's it. And the circle just encloses even further harder for the players because it still comprises a bit of a water ratio in the very last bit. And the
spot, that's where they can farm kills. But of course, if you choose to still go against the odds, against the terrain odds, like what Bigatron Red Aliens did, well, you just need to step up your game, and that's what Bigatron Red Aliens did. They step up their game, they're showing their might in the PMGC, and even though they had a low ground, even though they rotated in a little bit later, but that was their moment. That was their opportunity to take couple of points there. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our target viewers. Go. Oh, yes! We have reached our target. So, Chuchu, tell us, how can our viewers win the prizes?
oh, this is gonna be big. We're talking about previously we challenged at 1 million of online viewers, but we completed it only at match 1. But now it's another new history of mobile gaming esports because we reached a 1.5 million. Previously we reached 3.75 million. So you know what? It's just, this is not even an upgrade. This is just crazy. And the thing is, for today, the live goal streaming is already reached up to the point of 1.5 million viewers. So we will conduct a lucky draw in the live chat today. So the prize up for grabs is going to be 5-1 plus 80s and 5-1 plus buds. In addition to these rewards, we'll give out an extra 10 plus 80s and 10 plus buds. Look at that. So next one is going to be 2 million live viewers for the day 3 rewards. It's going to be more phones, more earbuds to be given away.
Yep, this is day 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be 2 million. Come on, we can do it.
OnePlus 8T. This has the 120 hertz, so it is wicked smooth.
15 minutes will get you charged up for a whole day.
And this has a quad camera too. We got a 48, a 16, a 5, and a 2 megapixel.
And we're back with the next round. This is, of course, the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals, brought to you by PUBG Corporation, Tencent Games, as well as Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. We would also like to thank our sponsors, Qualcomm Technologies, OnePlus, as well as Mountain Dew. We're your casters, your storytellers for today. My name is Sir Cloud. I'm joined with the beautiful Juju Gaming.
You can tell I'm beautiful, not with faceless here today. With the guest casters here, they host, the analysts, everything for you guys. We are all in one. But nevertheless, this is brought to you by Tencent Games, like he mentioned, and also our sponsors here. It's going to be PMGC official title sponsor, Qualcomm Technologies, who deliver ultimate gaming advantage with Qualcomm Snapdragon Elite Gaming, with also the ultra-fast OnePlus 8T 5G smartphone, which is one of the leading global mobile technology company, and powered by Snapdragon 865 5G mobile platform. The Mountain Dew, the mountain and the dew on top of it, is the proud official beverage of PMGC, fueling the next generation of gaming talent. And also, we are so honored to have the Dubai Tourism and Dubai Sports Council as our location sponsors. Not our location, but all of the casters as well, which gonna be Jason Maxman, Seven World, John Allen Blank, Hot Jigs at Imperm. Especially Hot Jigs, thank you for the hot drops of information just now. He helped me a lot. Same goes for Jason, who kind of helped me a lot throughout the whole entire tournament, because we got prank a bit here and there, right, Cloud? So thank you so much, guys, and do follow the other casters' official social media platform and their social tags like Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere else. But we're gonna jump into the game here.
And our captain seems to have a message here. Catching up to the captain.
Welcome everyone on flight 005 Sunhawk. This is your captain speaking. We are right now cruising and the weather looks good. GC Finals, thank you.
Sunhawk, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals. The best 16 teams in the world eyeing that championship. Sunhawk, this is it. Let's go, people.
Suddenly they got a raging man on top of the plane there. But looking at this, the smallest map there is 4 by 4 kilometers, and it's going to be the mainland for the circle. Out of all 3 islands, this is going to be a tough one. Who drops into the boot camp? It's going to be Alpha 7, but it will be contended by RQ later. While we do have a very busy Paradise Resort here, Data Athletics and also Abrupt Slayer seems to be nearby each other, while Bigatron opt out to go somewhere where nobody else will take this compound. They don't want to contest way too early head on.
But I noticed that one team member from Secret Jin actually dropped into Painan, and Painan has another team there, so it's going to be interesting to see how he actually gets out of Painan. But here we go. So it looks like the circle, it's going to be a kind circle. Choo-choo, I miss those evil circles.
Hey, you know what? This time I have to agree. We haven't seen any evil circle or an unpleasant one for the players, but very entertaining for us viewers and casters. But the circle has been very generous for the players as the players these days. But it's the grand finals. Maybe we can have 1 or 2 games that probably in the last day that are going to challenge the players to do something else about it. But on the side of Kanina Power, well, they're going to be okay. Those coming out of very late rotations will be the teams that actually land themselves, parachuting themselves into the smaller islands, whether it's going to be the Alpha or the area of Painan there, which is going to be a bit concentrated. But the bridge around Painan is the crucial one. It's going to be Death Bridge for most of the teams.
Yeah, those teams who actually may rotate in from ruins, that will be very, very interesting. For the northern bridge, just beside Hatin, I don't think there will be any gatekeeping. the footballist chooses to go through that bridge or chooses to swim over from that area, it should be fine for them. But for the side of Pioneer, that's where we need to keep an eyes on for gatekeeping that could happen there. Maybe RRQ Athena, who dropped into Pioneer, may be the gatekeepers, but we'll need to wait and see if they choose to do that. At the same time, let's look at a comparison between Silas and as well as Sook. Looks like Sook having more average kills there, ladies and gentlemen, showing that he is the stronger fragger between the two.
Oh, they are angry men. What do you expect them to be? They like to be angry and killing people a lot in this game. I mean, outside they are very polite and very friendly guys, okay? Don't judge them by their in-game name. On the side of RQ, they have a bit of getting back together quite well, I have to say. If you compare them with their regular season of the globals, they are improvising, but they are steadily going at a very slow rate of getting better. But on the side of Power Trooper 8, I love to see how Koropai just being thrown on anybody's side when it comes to backstabbing. He always performs. He knows how to play at the flying side especially, and he does it well. On the side of Abrupt Slayers, they have a bit of a rocky situation sometimes on a roller coaster, but Nova XQF here with the Star Rising team, Zeus right across them, also accompanied by one more team. It's going to be Alpha 7.
3 teams in the same area. This is going to be something interesting. Total kills right now, 4 AF still leading the charts with 58 kills, 10 kill gap with KDA. Wow, they are ridiculous.